Good morning once again. It's an update for you. So, the update is about the housing situation. So, I just emailed the person and asked if, mind you, I see it on the website, on Facebook and everything, but I want to see it in person. I know it's small. I can tell it's small. Sometimes people upload images to make the space look bigger. And as a photographer, I know my lenses and my focal lengths. So that is most importantly. So this person is not trying to fool me or try to scam anyone, because I noticed that. So this is why I'm giving this person that I want a month-to-month lease to. But I just looked at my YouTube analytics and I noticed that on the 21st of July, I would get a payment. So I want you guys to see transparency. This is how much I make every 4 months on YouTube. Just want to show everyone in transparency. This is every 4 months with YouTube. This is how much I make in revenue. So if you're ever curious about how much I make on YouTube, well, here it is. I make, mind you, this is not the end of the cycle. The cycle ends on the 9th of each month. So what I mean by cycle is that YouTube runs a cycle every 30 days. From the 9th to the 9th, they stop all incoming revenue for those 30 days. And then you will receive a payment between the 21st to the 27th. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to know how does someone like me make money on YouTube, I don't. But I do got a proposal for you. On the 21st or the 22nd, most likely the 22nd or the 23rd is when I receive this payment. I actually want to give it back to someone if the person wants to loan me this amount. This amount is going to be for my housing. So I just made a part 1 this morning talking about it right here in this very space. So I want to be transparent. I'm in a hotel right now and I'm trying to get out of that hotel because it's not a very nice place. It's in my opinion, it's just not worth the money. So I end up looking for better accommodations. I did have better accommodations, but we were swatted. And that accommodator doesn't want any interference from me. He doesn't want the problems. So I had to, vacate the place. I had to exit from the place. So, sorry. Ugh. So right now, I'm seeking new housing, and I need your help because my paycheck is not going to cover all of it. So, this is why, transparently, I'm showing you how much I make on YouTube. And I actually want to, maybe someone in my audience, if you have a Venmo or a Cash App. Now, I could pay back PayPal, but PayPal charges me. So, keep that in mind. PayPal charges me. So it may charge you too. So, but it depends on how you send it, as a donation or whatever. But, like I said, I have a Cash App Venmo, but I want to actually borrow this money from someone. And I will return this payment that I will receive July 21st or the 22nd. So, being very transparent about how much money I make every 4 months with YouTube. Now, like I said, the 30-day cycle is not ending yet because it's only the 27th of June. It ends on the 9th of every month. So, and then it adds everything up, and then this amount might increase to maybe $150 or $140. I don't know. I'm not expecting it to be because, mind you, if I made this amount in 4 months, this is why I say YouTube is not a revenue platform for me. People don't support. I'm not saying you don't support. I'm saying YouTube doesn't support this channel. It's sending, you know what YouTube is recommending my channel, ladies and gentlemen? It's recommending my channel to children. When it's literally for adults. It literally is programmed and set up for adults over 21. But it keeps sending to kids. I'm just like, wow. And giving me a bunch of ass hats and bots. But like I said, everyone, this is a housing update. So I emailed the person. Ooh, 10 cents. Damn, I got an eye. I got an eye, boy. I'm telling you, man. Stay away from drugs and alcohol. You will have your sight. Dude, I got an eye for things. Yep. See? 10 cents right there. I'm adding that to my bank. Seriously, I'm going to add this to the fucking bank. Because, so I was doing the calculations. Because earlier in the video, I said about $210, maybe $200. I'm maybe short. But in reality, it's $237 I'm going to be short. Because, mind you, they take state, federal, local, Social Security. Yeah, it takes a lot of money. New York City just fucking takes money out your checks hard. But, as I said, everyone, I'm trying to transition from the hotel that I'm staying over here. And I'm outside walking, but I'm using Wi-Fi right now. So, yeah. And, yeah, just want to give you guys an update and let you guys know what I'm doing, what my plans are. Because I really want to get out this hotel. And I really am getting sick of being in this place. It's not fun. It just feels so... It feels... Not only that, I feel tension inside this hotel. People look at me weird. I'm like... I just feel tension. I don't like that. I don't... it's so disgusting. But... As I said, I want to be very transparent. I am transitioning and going to move to another place. But I'm going to need your help here. Like I said, there is a PayPal, a Venmo, and a Cash App. If you want to participate and help me. But, like I said, everyone, yeah. I'm looking forward to it because I need comfortability. I don't feel comfortable. And not only that, I would like to have, like, it's not that I don't have privacy. It's just, this hotel is just, it's not, yeah, I miss the other place, man. When I had a kitchen, when I can cook. And that's the most important thing. Fucking, not, yeah, cooking and reading in a library, bro. You gotta have a library. That's just stupid. You don't open an establishment. Here's the thing, everyone. I've been to hundreds of hotels that had a library. Hundreds. But this one doesn't have a library, apparently. Like, what? Yeah, I'm going to keep ranting about that because, like, you got to have a library, man. Got to have a library. I don't even understand. Then again, I don't know. New Yorkers don't read anymore. Bad enough in Starbucks. People ask for the bathroom, right? And we give them the bathroom code, right? But they end up going to the employee's door instead. And it literally says employees only. And I don't get it. Yeah, everyone. I got footage of that shit. It's just how, I don't know. I guess people don't want to read anymore in New York City. It's like someone walking down the street asking me fucking for directions when you got a $1,300 cell phone in your hand. Are you serious? I just laugh. Like, you have $1,300 in your hand and you asking me for directions. Oh. With that said, everyone, I just want to be very transparent. Oh, they're closing off the street. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I could really, really, really use your help. Now, as I said earlier, let's go back to the YouTube thing. You guys always want to know, does Panda make money on YouTube? Hell no, I don't make no money on no YouTube. This is every 4 months. I'm just showing you what they said estimatedly, how much they owe me. I will get this amount for sure on July 21st or the 22nd. Because the payment, like I said, the payment rollout is between the 21st and the 27th of each month with Google. So, ladies and gentlemen, just showing you in real time. In real time, this is how much money I make every 4 months on YouTube. I put all this work into these YouTube videos, these walks, and this is why I said, don't believe that view count. Don't believe that view count. It's full of shit. It's BS. It's BS. If you see my view count get 4,000, 5,000 views, it's BS. Because if I did get that amount, my revenue should have went up, but it doesn't. So when I look at the durations of each view, it says like 3 seconds, 6 seconds. I was like, then it's a bot. It's a bot. Or it's sending, yeah, it's not very, in my opinion, YouTube, it's not a very honest platform. So I'm just showing you transparency. But I'm just showing you guys that I will receive this next month. But I actually want to see if anyone wants to loan me that money now, and I will pay it back through Venmo Cash App. But you have to have a Venmo Cash App. I don't want to do the PayPal because PayPal would charge me, because it's not it is a service. It's not a donation. It's a loan. So a loan is actually a service. If you look at the definition on PayPal, this is why you gotta read those fine prints with PayPal. This is where they catch you. This is why I'm telling you, gotta read. Gotta read. Read those fine prints where they catch you. So, being very honest and transparent. So, I found a place that's month to month, right? But, like I said, I'm going to be a few $100s short. And like I said, I did the calculations over again, estimated for my last 2 paychecks. And the last one, I missed 3 days. This one, I only missed 1 day. So, it's making up for the money that I deserve. But like I said, man, I've been trying to get extra time, extra hours. But, you know, New York City labor has a law. You can't get more. You can't go past over your 80 hours. If you guys didn't know that. Yeah, New York City has a fucking law. So it has to be approved for overtime. Yeah, if you guys knew that. But I digress, man. Some companies have this policy, some don't. But in New York law, right, that is law. You can't work. And also there's fines too if you don't do certain things. So I have to show you the whole, like, the rules of employment here in New York City, because it's different from Wisconsin or Seattle or Portland or San Francisco or yeah, it's different from, yeah, New York City is very different. But no, I did not lose my mind, bro. You lost your mind for not listening, homie. I'm just tired, man. This has been stressful. You know how stressful this shit has been, man? Have you been swatted before? No. Let me just ask this guy a question. Yo, Joe 9111. Let me ask you a question. Have you been swatted? Have you had guns stored in your face? Or because some idiot, like someone maybe like you, I'm not calling you an idiot, but someone like you on the internet decides to play a prank on someone. Not once, but 3 times. Why do you think we're in this fucking hotel, man? I was living comfortably. I lost my mind. You know who lost their mind? The people that are doing the dumb shit towards me. They lost their mind. You know who lost their mind? People that don't got no goddamn common sense to think 2 and 2 and put 2 and 2 together. Like I said, my dude, I ain't no drug dealer, I ain't no gangbang, but I ain't no pussy. I ain't no coward, I ain't no chump. I'm bilingual, smart, intelligent, got my education. So if anyone wants to call someone lost their mind, it would be you for saying that, because maybe you lost your mind, not thinking rationally, who is this guy? Have we met before for you to say that to me? All right, then, Holmes. So with that said, everyone, Get your priorities straight when you're starting attacking someone on the internet. When someone's trying to be transparent about what they go through. Because everybody else here being pussy about their lives. Or it's a shame to tell people about what their struggles are. Please, that's a story to be told. Your story needs to be told. Your grandma's story, your aunt's story, your father's story. Everybody has a story. Why not share it? Now you sitting here and saying I lost my mind. Also, are you also telling me that like I don't have the goddamn First Amendment right to freedom of speech either, huh? To talk about my own problems and show you personal documents when you're not supposed to be seeing. I'm not supposed to show you none of this shit, but I show you anyway. And transparency and solidarity. I don't think that's fair for you to say I lost my mind when everyone else lost their mind, when I'm trying to keep my integrity and my mental health in check. At least I'm honest about my mental health. At least I'm honest about my shit. And that's what you can't never take away. And this is why the haters hate. Because they know I'm too strong-minded. So get your facts straight when you come to someone's channel and say hello first before you start going off on the rails on some mouth-to-mouth shit. Yeah, you're right. You're right, group. You're right, auction group. Well, VIP auction group. You're right. We all have a right to tell our story. But everyone's too coward to tell their story. They're too ashamed to ask for help. I used to be like that. You know what? Because I used to have it. If you look back on this channel, everybody, I hope people during the pandemic, even before that shit. I went to Japan, South Korea, I went to France, helping the homeless. After I got in that car accident, I knew what I needed to do. I needed to take care of people. Before I was snobby, I thought I had it all. I used to donate, volunteer, and when I volunteer, I thought I was the shit. Because I was like this supervisor, and you know, I was the man. No, there was something missing. I lost the respect of myself and lost the respect of people. And then what I needed was a reminder that I'm not alone. And I should not be acting so entitled. So I got rid of that shit. And that's why everyone's like, yo, Pan, you changed. Yeah, I changed. After that car accident, after my daughter, after what happened to my family, what happened to me, what happened to E, my best friend. My best friend, Japanese everyone, committed suicide during the pandemic. He did nothing wrong to no one. Not about fucking, he never heard of the fly. But you know what his parents told him that made him go over the edge? They said, if you can't find a job, don't come home. Even though he cared and loved his parents. He wanted to stay in the States. He wanted to work here. And guess what happened? One day I get that phone call from everyone in New York. All the Japanese friends say, yo, man, you know, he's gone, bro. I'm like, what? Yeah, man. You know how fucked up I was? And then to hear, and mind you, to hear that after I just lost E? Come on, man. I'm not perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I lost people too. And you never heard about this story in Wisconsin? I'm a New Yorker, born and raised here. I went, like I said, I lived elsewhere, right? And I had tragedy too. So when people come over here and say, I lost my mind, I'm just ranting, no, I'm sharing. Because it still hurts. That's what you don't understand. It still hurts. When it hurts, you have to tell the story. If you don't tell the story, you're going to just go built up inside all that anger, and you're going to hurt someone. You're going to release it on someone and you're never going to take it. You can't take it back. Once you do it, it's done. There's no reversing time. This is why I just don't come on this channel and ask for help. I also come here to talk, have a mental health conversation, walk the streets, show you in real time how stupid New York drivers are. But I'm looking for help for housing. I'm being honest about my housing because, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, no one's helping me for housing. We tried the city help multiple times, and look what that got us. Even the social worker doing the winter, doing the surgery. Even the social worker failed to get me housing, and got me housing after I already got myself housing. Even though I had to pay money and take out stupid loans. You come into me, told me you like this social. If you guys didn't, sorry, let me slow down. If you're new here, during the winter, I had cancer surgery in my stomach. I had gifts, right? I had to recover. I didn't recover properly because I'm going through some shit now with my health. But this social worker failed to give me housing, emergency housing. I got myself housing with the help with Michael, Yuki, my ex-wife from Japan, Phil. These are retirees, teachers. Yuki's she got 2 PhDs and she's teach. His thing, these people are helping me get housing. She comes 36 days later, calls me up and says, oh, we got your housing for 30 days. I'm like, what's the point of 30 days? I'm already housed, ma'am. I already paid my rent. I literally didn't go off on her. I just let her know, like, New York City is that arrogant and that slow of a process. But they're willing to give migrants fucking hotels. Like, if you didn't see that scandal that's going on. Wait, do I even have that scandal? Where's that report? You guys see this man? This is second in command of New York City when he was working for Eric Adams in the Adams administration. The chief of staff is now being federally prosecuted for bribery, fraud, and other charges because of these migrant hotels. But keep this in mind, ladies and gentlemen. We are the taxpayers and the Americans. They basically, this asshole and Mayor Eric Adams are basically saying that we as New Yorkers don't have the right to get housing first. Migrants do. Don't take this personally, migrants, but as a taxpayer, as someone that pays taxes in New York City and other states, even when I was living abroad in Japan, I still had to pay fucking U.S. taxes. So let's keep it real quick. I don't feel that it's fair that the Adams administration, mind you, put us in a $5 billion deficit, right? And this is the problem with the chief of staff. They sit here and play mind games with New Yorkers and saying that there's not enough housing, but you're building housing for migrants that don't live here. You're inviting them here. Think about what I just said. You say there's not enough housing for New Yorkers, but you're built-in housing for migrants that are not even here yet. And when they get here, you put them in these new hotels. Let me show you one of the hotels they were talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put on the screen here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the building, the hotel that the chief of staff at the time when Adams was the mayor of New York City. This is the very same building. They are under fire for briberies and getting money on the table. And next to it is another. Right next to it is another migrant hotel, bro. But it's not for us. It's not for us taxpayers. Not for our homeless streets or our veterans. It's not for our veterans or our homeless. No, it's for migrants. Niggas is making money off of migrants. Politicians are making money off of migrants. They got sick of making money off of the homeless. Now it's time to make money elsewhere. You see what I mean? You built all that. You built that hotel so fast, but you won't build housing for the American people fast enough. I don't think that's fair, everybody. I don't think that's fucking fair. Did you see those hotels? Brand new, mind you. That other hotel has been there for a while, since 2022. But like I said, they built that hotel fast. Then they built the next one. It only took you less than a year to build that, ladies and gentlemen. Less than a year, or a year. Every time American people want housing, they gotta give us. Oh, it's gonna take 2 to 3, 4 years to build. No. 2 to 3, 4 years, my ass. You built that hotel so quickly, within a year. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we don't want to rely on the city. This is why we don't give the city. We don't get EBT. I don't even get EBT. This is what I'm talking about. This guy, and this is why. Let me also inform you about something else. Why you think Eric Adams got Albanian citizenship? Think about it. Eric Adams is black as fuck. He's not Albanian. How the hell does he get Albanian citizenship? Unless he did something he wasn't supposed to do. You don't just get Albanian citizenship just you friends with someone. You haven't even lived in the country long enough to obtain one, which is about 10 to 12 years for citizenship. And I don't even think Albanians do dual citizenship. So, ladies and gentlemen, as someone that used to work for government and understand the passport system and consulates, hello, there's certain countries that don't do dual citizenship. Like Japan doesn't do dual citizenship. You either take one or the other. So if you're an American child born in an American base in Japan, but you were raised in Japan, and you come up age, you have a choice. Either be a Japanese resident or be an American resident. That's your choice. But no, Eric Adams got Albanian citizenship. You have to ask yourself, like, that nigga is black as fuck. How does a black man get Albanian citizenship? Unless, or, no way, man. Like I said, the Adams administration was the most, it was like Giuliani all over again. But black. And I'm sorry, black men and women of color. But you gotta say, Eric Adams was a motherfucking sucky ass goddamn mayor. He put us through a lot of shit. He invited the migrants here. He's the reason why we had more crime, more fucking robberies, more rapes, more subway crime. He's the reason. It's not just a pandemic. He said, come on down to New York, everybody, from Texas. Come on up. We New York, I'm the mayor. We could give you free EBT, free hotels, and I let you rob my citizens. Yeah, I'm the mayor of New York City, and I approve this message. Come the fuck. That's what he basically said. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. That is basically what he said. And New Yorker was like, nah. And you have these activists like, yay! I'm sorry, activists, but I'm on both sides here. But you can't sit here and say we need to give up our housing. Half of us that literally work for 9 to 5 jobs gave up housing for migrants. People got kicked out of their property for migrants. You know how many hotels that are built because, and mind you, this new one here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this under fire for briberies and getting money. These two hotels here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you have to ask yourself this question, like, really? They built that one for migrants too? Like, yep, they built that one for migrants. They're not even built that for the homeless. They're not even built that one for the veterans. They're not even built it for veterans. That should be a senior citizen home or a veteran housing complex. Why is it not? Why is it not? So if it feels like I'm ranting, I'm not. You have to understand how these politicians are playing us. Just like you soft ass socialists, you guys are being played. by your own parties. You got a left wing and you got a right wing and these Democrats, a left wing. You got an undecisive Democrat. Just, you know, it's like fractures in these Democrats, bro. But like I said, everyone, New York City is just by far probably the most corrupt city and most confusing one. At that, you thought Chicago was bad? You thought the mayor of Chicago was doing stupid shit? No, Eric Adams and the mayor of Chicago should have got a room together and just say, let's make love to our stupid plans. Because they ruined Chicago's lives too. They ruined Eric Adams ruined New York City lives by inviting migrants. He shouldn't never done that. Because it cost us $5 billion. Oh my panda. And nothing to show for it. No housing for us. Mind you, they already changed the EBT rules. You see? And now it's getting more and more difficult to obtain EBT now. Now you have to work 80 hours to get it, mind you, to maintain EBT. You know how many people are upset about that right now? There's too many people in New York City are upset about that. They used to only get 16 to 20 hours in order to maintain the EBT. Now, it is 80 hours recommended. No more slouching, no more sitting back like some of these parks employees, not doing their jobs. Mind you, they are also in the program. So parks have a program. If these individuals want to keep their EBT, their housing, mind you, they subsidize voucher housing, they are sometimes participate in a New York City Parks program where they get employment from the parks and they got to maintain a job, or they're on probation or parole and they have to maintain some structure. But anyway, they have many, many programs, right? And as I showed in one of my logs, these employees don't clean the skate park. I went to Blue Park the other day and cleaned it myself. They show up after 9:15 pretending to clean the park. I showed that to an officer of the New York City's Department of Human Resources. They're like, oh, really? That's like, ma'am, if you go to my Instagram, I live stream almost every morning or every time I clean the skate park because you guys don't clean these skate parks. Give me a job as a parks ranger, and I do your job for you. Yes, I do have a job. I got the day off today. So, I want to go to this place. I want to go visit this month-to-month place. See, here's the thing. I wake up early in the morning. Why? It's a habit. But also, I try not to be lazy, bro. This is why I'm upset that there's no library in a fucking hotel right now. Now you understand why I'm upset. Like, oh, I see why you wanted a library. Because, dude, I like to read, man. I like to keep my mind focused. But I also like to keep myself busy. And everyone on this channel will tell you, that's just me. I'm not doing any drugs. I'm not gang banging. I'm not robbing old people. I'm definitely not robbing old people. Do you have a job, sir? Let's ask you that question, because I believe I mentioned that multiple times in this video about my housing. That, like, we are using my upcoming paycheck to get this place. But we need your help to fill in some gaps. I guess you didn't come in on that time. So let's recap for this brother here that's doubting a brother. First of all, as someone who used to work for government and state, I don't think I should answer the question when I already answered the question. Yes, I have employment. I have mentioned that several times in this video. Do you have employment? And the answer is no. So it's not fair to ask someone if they have employment when you don't have employment. Why? Why do you want to know what my employment is now? So you can so you could be another asshole to swap me again at my other appointment? Because that's what happened last time, right, Phil? Right, Yuki? Right, Sabrina? Right, everybody? Got me fired from my last job. Calling my job 770 times. Like I said, not being transparent about where I work anymore. All you can know is that, like, I got a better job than you probably. At the age of 47, I think I'm comfortable where I am. Because my employer, he's pretty cool. Because he invited me over to his Father's Day barbecue after dealing with the situation at the workplace. Get rid of the fucking pedophile. Yeah, we had a pedophile at work. If you didn't watch my videos last week, caught this dude watching kitty porn. And he tried to put me in a chokehold. He tried to put me in a chokehold. What a stupid move. As a martial artist, I can get out of that so easily, man. But like I said, goodbye, guys. You guys are very negative. So you guys have to leave. Come back when you got common sense. Like I said, you doubt it. That's why I'm still standing here, right? I'm still standing here to this day, live streaming to you. See, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, you can't get through all people. You can't get through some people. You can't penetrate some people. They think they're better than you. They think they're smarter than you. And you only here trying to tell a story. But also try to put people in their place and make sure that, like, listen, I'm not going to allow you to bully my audience, and I'm not going to allow you to come here and bully me either. So have some decency and some common sense. Black folks? No, I think see, that's your problem. You guys are using the skin of color to identify someone as a racist term. You weaponizing that word black. See? That's not how you use that. And that's how you think about blacks. First and foremost, I'm bilingual, as you notice on this channel. I just don't speak bullshit English. I speak Japanese, some Korean, some Le Pensée, and Hmong. Do you know what Hmong is? My girlfriend over here, the one that died doing hate crime in this country, taught me how to speak Hmong. So is her family, and so is my neighbors that was at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. You don't understand how hard it is to study that language? You sit here and you sit here and you say, black folks always think that way. Really? I'm the only one that's thinking about everyone else. I don't care if you're Jewish, you're Greek, you're white, you're black, you're Asian. I guess you haven't been on this channel long enough to, to honestly see that. Mr. Dumb Man says, ignore the hate. I know, but you got to answer back with some common sense. You feel me? And Diana just proven a good, valuable point. She says, people are so dumb. Just because someone needs help doesn't mean they don't work. Just because someone is homeless doesn't mean they don't work. It costs to live where you pay $1,600 in rent. My dear, if you're paying $1,600 in rent, and you live in New York City, if you're paying $1,600 in rent a month, call me. How the fuck are you doing that? Please let me know. Please let me know. Because this place is, mind you, this is monthly. This is monthly place. This is there's no. Well, there is going to be a agreement lease to sign, but this person wants to rent out the other room. It's a nice big room. I get a full kitchen. Because let's be honest, we are mad because we don't have a kitchen. Can I be honest with you guys? I'm really upset because I don't have a fucking kitchen. I like to cook my food. I can't be spending money eating outside all the fucking time. It's expensive here, bro. I get a better deal shopping on Instacart. Look. Everybody, I use this app, if I can find it. It's called Instacart. I think you guys know what it is, all right? Mind you, there's a video on this channel not too long ago. I went to the food bazaar. I ordered the same food that I ordered online. We went to the store and I showed you how much this was going to cost me. Dude, I saved $53 on Instacart, meaning I can take that other cash, put it towards something else. People don't understand, like, you have to know how to survive in New York City. But people want to put on a fake image. People want to look rich. People want to look cool. I don't give a fuck about looking cool. All I care about is surviving, seeing your beautiful faces every day, and smiling. As long as I have a house over my head, have a job, and I'm doing the right thing, that's what life is about. Doing the right thing and staying out of fucking trouble. If you see trouble, handle that. Don't stand there, say something. But people always got to say, not my business. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You see that fucking ID? It is my business. It is my business. It is my business to know what's going on in the city. Like this douchebag. He's this dude smoking, drinking in the fucking skate park. We kicked him out the skate park. Remember that? Him and his buddies smoking, doing drugs in the skate park and attacked an 8-year-old. But on the internet, well, the people, the haters are saying I should mind my own business. That's an 8-year-old child trying to have fun in a skate park. And I'm the guardian, mind you. In reality, in New York State, if you're an adult, you see another adult attack another child, you're supposed to do something. If you don't do something, then I hope you don't have children. But Diana was saying, oh, why is it lagging? Ooh. I couldn't afford to live in New York. Cheap, the rent isn't cheap. No, this is why I want to go back to Wisconsin. But mind you, I need money to move back to Wisconsin. I had money when I moved back to New York. Well, technically, we're kind of going through this whole surgery thing. If you guys don't know, I got attacked while I was in Milwaukee. I had to go get skin graft. I went from Milwaukee Medical to Chicago to New York, Mount Sinai to Boston Medical Care. Then I came back from Boston, got robbed. Lost all my passports. They stole all my camera equipment. So yeah, I lost a lot of shit. But I don't care about that anymore. It happened, it happened. It's something I can do. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I can use your help. Because I really want to get into this place. But today, I'm going to check this place out. And I want to get out this fucking hotel. I just can't stand a hotel without a kitchen, man. You got to have a kitchen and a library. Those are two things you need to... I swear, if you look at my YouTube videos everywhere, I went to a lot of hostels around the world, right? And they had libraries inside the hostels. This fucking place only charged me $200 almost a night, and they don't even have a library or a kitchen. I'm sorry, but I need a kitchen. I need to cook, man. And mind you, I went to a new food pantry just the other day. They had so much food. I was like, shit. I need a kitchen. That's what's making me decide to get a place to stay. I went to the food pantry over in Rico Park in Queens. Yeah, I walked all the way over there. And mind you, I was having problems walking back. My heart was giving out. So yeah, I want to go back to that food pantry because they had so much food, but I needed to cook and wash it. Yeah. What? I'm going to go back to that fucking food pantry. I'm going to show you how much food I'm going to get from that place. You guys can be like, damn, Panda, you were right. I'm like, told you. Watch, I'm going to show you guys. You guys are going to be like, yeah, that's a good food pantry. They had tons of selection. I'm going to bring my cart. You know, my four-wheel cart? I got to fix it. I got to buy some more duct tape. Yeah, I need a cart. I can't carry the bags. I want enough groceries where, like, mind you, they even had briskets. I swear to you, they had fucking briskets. I'm like, how's a, yo, that's like, how much is a brisket, everyone? Like 50, 60 bucks? I don't eat meat. I'm pescatarian vegan. I don't eat fish either. I eat some seafood. That's why I said pescatarian vegan. But mostly vegan options. You know, I make vegan dishes. Come on, look at that. Okay, for you chefs out there, I just made some vegan scrambled eggs with veggies, and I want you to take a peek. This should be going inside a burrito. Normally, I make this to go inside a burrito. Oh, you guys want more? Okay, okay. To finish it off, bam. There you go. Enjoy it, everybody. Enjoy. Okay, that's not enough. Okay, I get it. I'm sure. Okay, I made some Korean fried chicken the other day. Well, that was a while ago. That was for the homeless guys. So I made some Korean fried chicken for the homeless guys in the park. That was a while ago, but I just want to show you guys, like, yeah, I can cook some Korean. But listen, look at these veggie dishes, bro. Look at these. These are vegan dishes I'm making. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Oh, tell me that doesn't look good, man. Look at this one. Look at this one. Tell me I don't hit. I swear. I'm the fucking best. I'm the fucking best, baby. I'm the best. Oh, let me show you another one. Oh, see? Now, these are mussels. Sauteed in vegan butter with some white wine, some thyme, some dill. Just, oh, my panda. Oh, and then I put that, mind you, I use real tomato sauce. Not that store-bought bullshit. I'm talking about that real tomato sauce. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now you know why I want to fucking cook. Because my food is worth the money. If you come over, you give me $10, I'm like, okay. You get half of that dish. You're like, really? For $10? Like, hey, I get your money's worth. Shit. Unlike out here, you spend $20, you get baby-sized portions. That's New York for you. You get baby-sized portions for $20. Like, what is this, sir? Like, that's what you pay for. Like, fuck, this ain't no fine dining. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys get my point, right? It's expensive to fucking eat out all the time out here. But this is why I don't want to eat out all the time. I want to cook. This is why I want this place. I don't want to be in this hotel anymore, even though I'm checking out on Monday. So here's the sad part about all this. I'm going to be checking out on Monday. So we got to sleep outside into maybe Thursday night or Friday. Friday is when I get my check, deposit. That all has to go into this place. All of it. But I still need your help, though. So if anybody wants to contribute to helping me, mind you, we're going to be about $237 short. So if anybody wants to contribute, listen, PayPal, Venmo, or a Cash App. But, like I said earlier, I am looking to borrow this amount since I get paid from YouTube now. Yay, we get paid from YouTube every 4 months. Yay. And as I said, just recap back to the beginning of this video. Like I said, you guys want to know how much I get paid on YouTube? Look, I got 7,000 bullshit 346 subscribers, so-called, right, YouTube? All right, I don't believe that number, but I'm just saying, because if I did have that much subscribers, I should have $1 for each subscriber, which means I could afford to pay rent. But I don't. So that's what I know. It's a lie. But anyway, like I said, you guys want to know how much I made on YouTube? This is every 4 months. So don't believe the view count. Don't ever believe those view counts. You see me have 4,000 views on my videos, on my live streams. It's a lie. It's bullshit. Yeah, YouTube does pay every month, but I don't make that much money on YouTube every month like other YouTubers, because YouTube has a problem with me. The content that I'm presenting to you now, they don't like it. It's not, they say it's not advertiser friendly enough. Talking about your real life, talking about real situations, it's not advertiser friendly enough. So basically, they want you to lie. They want you to sugarcoat your life. They basically want you to, do what everyone else does. Scam. Scam your audience and get us to like YouTube more. Yeah, I'm not getting on my knees kissing YouTube's ass. No, sorry. I'd rather kiss your ass. Yeah, I'm talking to you in the audience. I'd rather kiss your ass than YouTube's ass. I kiss my community's ass before I kiss some corporation, some corporate bullshitters with the BS bias. Oh, you should see how many fucking videos got demonetized. I'm monetized. They just keep demonetizing my video. They keep saying, oh, your video is not advertiser friendly. It's either what I say about someone or something I did in the video they don't like. It's always something I say, though, because they think you should not know about the real complications and real struggles of everyday average New Yorkers, or not just New Yorkers, Americans. I'm not just speaking about New Yorkers. I'm speaking for all Americans that are fucking struggling. That's what they don't like. They don't like to see symbols. They don't like to see leaderships on YouTube. They don't like to see, mind you, civil rights activists anymore. You feel me? So, all I'm just doing is sharing. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, you see, once again, I'm going to show you this again. I earned that. Throughout my career, I earned this. And I dare someone to say it is easy to get. I'm like, nope. You may have heard it was easy for those 3 women to get these passes, but guess what? The New York City Media Department and the NYPD wants those passes taken from them because they're not journalists. They got no website. They got no credentials. They got no history in filmmaking, no history in photography whatsoever. But I do. I did journalism in Portland during the 2016 and 2017 rallies in Portland. Yeah, if you guys didn't hear about that, oh yeah, I was hired by the news agency doing the photography, and there was some rallies talking about the homelessness and all this stuff. I even did the naked bike ride event in Portland. That's pretty, yeah, I saw a lot of dicks and a lot of pussies and a lot of titties. Yeah. So, with that said, everyone, and Mr. Dunkham says, oh, okay, well, unfortunately, our government doesn't seem to care about we, the people, anymore, except for mass surveillance and digital enslavement for all. That's true. Look, there's CCTV everywhere. And slaves. Yeah. So, when I talk about these situations, I talk about it loudly so everyone that's walking by can hear me. This is why I talk loud. Because these motherfuckers don't understand. You're not real New Yorkers, though. Real New Yorkers understand the struggle. If you're a real American, then you understand the real American struggle. One day they need you, and the next day they don't need you. It's just like, it's basically just like our veterans. They give their all for this country, but we treat them like shit when they come back home. That's not right, man. That's not right at all. That's just patronizing American soldiers and saying, thank you for your service, but we don't need you anymore. Have a good day. You want benefits? You go on that line and try to get some. And don't ask me more questions. Go on that line. Okay? Yeah. This is why anyone that disrespects douchebag that attacked me, Joshua Jones. My buddy's coming back. He know what you did. He's gonna knock your teeth out. And he's a patriot, bro. You better not be hanging out a lot radio. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this guy tried to rob me, assault me over what I say in my videos and podcasts. Because it's the truth. You're not a patriot. You don't know shit. He's a high school dropout. I'm not judging. But when you try to assault me and rob me, bro, oh, hell no. While I'm loaded, when I mean loaded, is that I have my camera, my phone, and another cinema camera in a backpack. But I went to jail that night for misdemeanor assault for using pepper spray. He lucky I didn't beat his ass. But that's the thing. He waited till I have all this shit to do it because he knows that I can't fight back with all my camera equipment. See, he's a pussy. He's the pussy. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I hired a lawyer and took out a $4,000 loan. Why you think I'm in debt? Why you think I'm asking for you for your help with my rent? Why you think I was in the downtown courthouse? Hey, mind you, the reason why we are in downtown courthouse just a few days ago, because I got swatted. I need to take care of this whole harassment thing on YouTube. Okay? I'm not going to keep getting swatted and swatted. I'm sorry. It's costing me money, and I was comfortably living somewhere. So, just on. This is why I want to get out of this fucking hotel. I want to get out of this hotel and move on to a place where there's a kitchen. Fuck. I want to get out of here, man. I want to get out of this hotel. I need your help, everyone, because I need a kitchen. You should see all this fucking free food I saw at the Rico's fucking pantry the other day. But they only open Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I need to go to either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Yeah, some pantries are not open all week long. Some open on certain days. And they only open certain hours too. So you got to get there quick. And this is what I was told. If I want all the good stuff, show up early. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm not a drug dealer. Listen, let me share, again, my private information. You can screenshot it all you want. That's me. Native-born New Yorker. Speak bilingual, some Japanese, some Korean, Hmong, some French. Ladies and gentlemen, this is me, sharing in transparency. And right now, I got some things I need to do this morning, like go to this place, check it out, make sure it's comfortable, make sure this person that I'm living with is not a fucking psychopath. That's the most important part about living in New York City. Making sure your roommate is not a fucking mass murderer, killer, or some shit. Like, I just want to make sure who this person is. I want to meet this person in person. Yeah, it's a female. She doesn't mind male. And I don't mind female because I had female. It's before. Dude, you see my roommates? Oh, my panda. Have you seen my roommates? Oh, my panda. Come on. I got the best looking roommates of all time. Get the fuck out of here. Yo. So, ladies and gentlemen, this picture was taken when I was like 18 years old. This is an old ass picture. This is when I was in Japan. This is old. This is like me hanging out with my Japanese homies, bro. For real. I miss those times. Oh, I don't have Chewy and... Yo, I don't have the other girl. Oh, yeah, that's right. Reset this app. Oh, man. But anyway, guys. I just want to make sure this person is legit. She's not crazy or anything weird. She's not going to, like, put something in my food or she's not going to hate me. I just need to make sure this person is legit, not crazy. I hope you guys understand. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I can use your help if anyone's in the audience. Like Mr. Dungham himself here. Spirit. Guten Morgen, just German, everyone. So we have a German Spirit the Sky 2307. This person's German, everyone. Said, I want everyone to repeat. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Say it. Guten Morgen. That means good morning in German, if you guys didn't know that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. A tiny little bit of German I know, too. So, you know, got to keep the love. So, with that said, just showing love all the way from Germany. I like that. I shouldn't have more German people in here. But, I don't know. But with that said, that's all I can actually give you for now, ladies and gentlemen. But I want to check this place out later on, early this afternoon. So I'm going to go there around 12:30 and check it out. And I give you guys an update. I'm not going to record the place because of safety concerns. We don't want to get swatted again. So, but if we do take this place, mind you, I don't get paid until maybe Thursday or Friday morning, that direct deposit. I think it's, yeah. But, like I said, we're going to be sleeping outside from Monday night until we get paid. That might be the difficult part, because I don't really want to be out here. But we're going to have to take a sacrifice. So, with that said, everyone, if you guys want support, support. But it's up to you. I can't force anyone to do anything. But if I don't make it, I don't make it. So, we're just going to try to find something else in the meantime and be out here. Because that's what's going to be the reality. But we could also go with plan B. Not get a place at all. And just sleep outside for the whole entire fucking summer. And just save each and every paycheck. Until winter hits. And we have enough money for the winter to get housing for the winter, which was the idea in the first place. But I digress. With that said, everyone, thank you for understanding. Thank you for watching. You want to support? Like I said, there's a Venmo, there's a Cash App, and there's a PayPal. All the links are down in the descriptions below. You can check them out yourself. Until then, wish me the best of luck on this place. Well, I do want this place. I can't stand this hotel. I need a kitchen, man. I need a kitchen. That's the most important. I need a kitchen. But thank you for listening. See ya.